All right, let's get started on a seated position. For you, you can sit on a block with your knees falling open. You can find just a comfortable seat, crisscross applesauce. Or if you want to get started, we'll end up in a Baddha Konasana. So bottoms of your feet together, knees open as wide as feels comfortable. You can even push your feet a little bit farther away from you so you have a big diamond shape. And then just find center on your sit bones, maybe rock side to side, forward and back. You can either rest your hands on your knees or trickle your fingers down to the floor on by your side. And then just take the next few moments and get settled. As I mentioned, I had a pretty crazy last couple of hours with my day job. And so I have two intentions for you. First one is let that shit go. It could be as simple as taking the biggest breath you can and making a big sound on your exhale. Try it now. If you're by yourself and there are no children around, feel free to do the same motion, deep breath in. You can scream the F word. You can scream some kind of curse word. Just letting that stuff out of you so that the good stuff remains. Maybe with your eyes closed, you find calm, or at least a little bit more quiet. Now begin your body scan, starting with the top of your head, down your jaw, following down your spine through your shoulder blades, belly, hips, knees, and toes. Just paying attention to each of your important body parts, what makes you whole. Sending love to those ones that feel a little tight or sore. And then whenever it makes sense in your breath cycle, let's link up our breath with big exhale. Inhale for a count of 3 or 4. Slowly open mouth exhale for a count of 3 or 4. And this one, take a deep breath in. Sit up a little bit taller. Close your lips. Exhale through your nose. Continue to breathe like this. Smooth inhales and exhales through your nose. Maybe that slight restriction at the back of your throat. Softening your jaw. Relaxing your shoulders away from your ears. Now for our second intention. It is Thanksgiving week, so take a moment to think of something you're grateful for. It can be as simple as having an able body, 2 arms, 2 legs. It can be something as grand as having an amazing family that loves you, or a job that supports you. If you have music ready to start, press play now. Gently blink open your eyes. If your feet aren't in Baddha Konasana yet, bring them there now. So bottoms of your feet in front of you, glued together, sitting up tall. We'll do some seated cat-cows. If you can reach your ankles, feel free, or maybe keep your hands on your knees. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your chin. Exhale, round, pull your chin to your chest, as if there is a line pulling your belly button back, curl. Inhale, cow, pulling your chest forward, lifting your chin. Exhale, round for cat. Take a few more here, just warming up your spine, pulling your heart forward, and then rounding through your upper back. Come back to center when you're ready. Bring your right leg long, about a 45-degree angle. Nestle your left foot towards your inner thigh. Reach your arms out and up, lengthen out your side body, spin your palms towards each other. Relax your shoulders down your back. Then you're gonna use that strong core and turn your belly button towards your right thigh. And exhale, fold any amount. If your hamstrings or low back are tight, bend into that knee. There's no reason why it needs to be straight, but lengthen your spine over your leg with every breath. Reach out, then sit up tall. Exhale, side stretch. Nestle your right bicep towards your inner thigh. Reach your left fingertips up and over. Press that left knee down to root your glute to the mat. Breathe through your side body. Good, inhale, rise. Plant your left palm at the base of your spine. Stargazer pose, root into your left knee, press your hips forward, maybe stretch your right arm back. And slowly lower back to your seat, and we'll flow through these three postures with our breath. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, knee to nose, fold your chest over your right leg. Inhale, reach out, sit up tall. Exhale, side stretch, left fingertips up and over as you keep pressing that left knee down. Inhale, rise. Plant your left palm, sweep up and back, stargazer pose, gaze to the back wall. And then exhale, return to your seat and switch out your legs, maybe without using your hands. Good, adjust your seat, sit up tall. I'd like to say flex your toes towards your face, but feel free to roll out your ankle. Good, inhale, reach your arms out and up, biceps by your ears. Spin your pinkies forward. Then using that strong core, turn your belly towards your knee and fold, reaching your nose towards your toes first, and then relaxing your hands to your calf, the floor, or your foot. Good, reach out, then up to sit up tall. Nestle your left bicep towards your inner thigh. Reach that right arm up and over, creating space between your ribs and your hips, maybe turning your chest slightly towards me. Good, inhale, rise, rainbow your arms down, plant your right palm, stargazer. Press your hips forward, plant your left foot, reach back. And then lower your seat to the mat. Let's flow with our breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, spin your sternum and fold over your left leg any amount. Inhale, reach out to lift. Exhale, side stretch. Glue that right butt cheek to the mat. Inhale, rise. Plant your right palm, spin up, stargazer pose. Open that heart, gaze backward. Good, then come back to the seat. Plant your palms, bring your knees underneath you, coming to your first tabletop. Good, so we already got our cat-cows in, so we'll focus on our calves here. Press your right toes back and leave them on the mat. Maybe take some pulses forward and back, or stick a little bit longer, lengthening your calf. Good, bring your right knee underneath you and switch it out. Press your left toes back, pulsing your left heel to the mat. Or maybe just sticking a little bit longer, breathing along your Achilles and your calf. Good, bring both knees underneath you, about hip-width distance, and we'll do some wrist stretches. For the first one, you're gonna spin all 5 fingers of your left hand towards you, and then all 5 fingers of your right hand towards you. So your wrist creases face forward, fingers towards your knees. This could be pretty deep and tense already, but if not, maybe shift forward and back. Good, then one at a time, spin your left hand forward and spin your right hand forward, spreading those fingers wide. Last wrist exercise, flip the top of your hand to the mat, fingertips point towards your knees of both hands. Press into the knuckles, big counter stretch, maybe shift forward and back or side to side on this one. Good. One at a time, flip your palms back to the mat, suction cup them there. Tuck your toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog, press your hips back. Feel free to shake out your head, pedal through your feet, whatever your body is craving here. Take a few breaths. Then find steady down dog. Feet are about hip-width distance. Slight bend in those knees. Try to pull your feet away from each other. Drop your gaze towards your toes and shove your chest towards your thighs. Take a deep breath in. Gaze at your hands. Slowly tiptoe forward until you find ragdoll's pose. Feet stay wide. Big bend in your knees. Just let your head hang heavy here. You can reach for opposite elbows if that feels good, or just dangle your arms down. And just sway side to side, maybe forward and back. Then release your fingertips down. Say yes and no with your head, open and close your jaw. Shimmy your feet near each other with a slight space between your heels. Slowly begin to roll up. Spread your feet wide, firm up your legs. Stack one vertebrae at a time until finally you stand tall. Inhale, roll your shoulders towards your ears and glide them down your back with a sigh. Hands to heart center, Samasthiti. Taking that moment, either revisiting our first intention, letting that shit go, or our second, finding that thing you were grateful for. Then open your eyes, release your arms down by your side. Let's warm our bodies up. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Spin your pinkies forward as we did earlier. This time, knit together your low ribs, your tailbone points down your legs. Firm up your kneecaps, take a deep breath in. Exhale, easy back bend. Goal post your elbows and lift your chest up. Shift your hips forward slightly for upper or mini back bend. Inhale, mountain, straighten up, reach high. Exhale, forward fold, swan dive, hinge from your hips. Inhale, halfway lift, draw your hands up your shins or thighs. Stretch your spine forward. Shift your weight towards your toes. Exhale, bow deeply. Plant both palms, step back, high plank, high push-up. Rooting into the knuckles of your palm. Your shoulders stack right over your wrists. Your belly is fired up and your heels shoot back. Take a deep inhale. Lower your knees, pull your elbows to your side, lowering your chest and belly all the way down. Glue the tops of your feet to the mat. Inhale, baby cobra, little to no weight in your palms. You can even float them so that you know you're using your strong back. Kneecaps even lift off the mat. Exhale, release back down. Press up into a table or straight to high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press your hips back. Gaze at your feet. Full breath in. Full breath out. Let's connect breath to movement. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or travel, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your neck. Exhale, bow. Inhale, mountain, root down, reach high. Exhale, easy back bend. Goal post your elbows, lift your chin. Inhale, mountain, straighten out, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold, melt down. Inhale, halfway lift, press your thighs back. Exhale, fold, plant both palms, step back, high plank, high push up. Pausing here. Tailbone points down towards your heels. Pull the mat away from each other with your hands without moving them. Take a deep inhale. Lower your knees. Pull your elbows to your sides as you lower your chest and belly together. Inhale, Cobra, Bhujangasana. A little bit of weight in your hands this time. Instead of lifting back, pull forward. Point your toes. Exhale, release back down. Tuck your toes, press up into a table or high plank. Exhale, down dog, shift your hips back. Full breath in. Full breath out, warming up. Last one. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or travel, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, reset your spine. Exhale, bow. Inhale, mountain, lengthen out of your side bodies. Exhale, easy back bend, crack your chest, pinch your elbows back. Inhale, mountain, crown of your head reaches tall. Exhale, forward fold, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold, plant both palms, step back, high plank. All right, now that we're a little bit warmed up, feel free to try your full chaturanga. If you know it's not your practice, you can always try the other variations we already did. Full chaturanga, you're gonna hinge forward, lower halfway, pinning your elbows to your side. Then flip to the tops of your feet, pull your chest through your arm bones, arms long. Exhale, down dog. Sweep your hips back. Spread your fingertips wide and gaze at those pretty feet. You do a ton of chaturangas throughout vinyasa yoga. You can always switch it up. You can do them on your knees, you can hold plank. You guys know it. 2 full breaths and down dog. Good. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or travel, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, chair, Utkatasana. So again, this could be hip width distance or feet together. But the goal is to sit our hips back, using our glutes, strengthening our quads, starting with our arms more in a V shape, and pulling your belly in and up. Then keep the legs, and maybe reach for opposite elbows here, or interlace your fingers, making a little basket grip. Spread your toes, lift them. Sit low in your seat. One more breath. Exhale, forward fold, release your hands, dangle your head and fingertips towards your toes. Good. Plant your fingertips. Step your left foot up and back. Take a big low lunge. Now this is where you may need your block. I'm going to use it in my left hand just to make like extension cords for my left arm. And we're going to go from this low lunge where your knee is stacked over your heel to a long pyramid 3 times. So take your time. Long period, you're just going to straighten your front leg any amount. It doesn't have to be perfect. Press into that right big toe, and then bend back into it. So knee stacks over heel. Back heel stays lifted. Here we go, one more time, or 2 more times. Shift your hips back as if they were going to down dog, but your right leg is in front of you. Bend back into low lunge. Last one, long pyramid. Maybe lengthening your chest and your chin over your right leg. Exhale, low lunge. Good. Lower your back knee, untuck your back toe. Walk your hands up your front leg. So now we're in the kneeling warrior, Anjaneyasana. Pull your right heel back, left knee forward, for that engagement in your legs. Top of your left foot is rooted down. If you feel good, sweep your arms up. And if you're ready to get super warm, press your palms together, bend at your elbows for reverse namaste. Squeeze your biceps to your ears. Breathe. Good. Release your fingertips to surround your right foot. Maybe grab a hold of that block again. Half split, so we're just hinging our hips back, straightening our right leg by flexing our right toes. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders so you don't want to feel unbalanced. You can also use a water bottle if you don't have a block. Maybe take some points and flex with your right foot. Good. Flex your toes towards your face. Half split. Feel that lengthening the back of your right leg. Maybe even fold over your right leg a little bit more. Good. Crawl your hands forward. Return to your low lunge. So tuck your back toe, lift your back knee. Spin and plant that back foot. Rise on up, warrior two. Good, so our right knee still stacks over our right heel. And open up that inner thigh. Tee out your arms. Use your strong core to turn to the side of your mat while you gaze forward. Good, straighten your front knee. Reach your arms up. Squeeze your quads up. And then exhale, return to your warrior two. Dialing that right knee towards your second toe. Maintain the lunge. Flip your right palm. Reverse warrior. High five the back wall. Big side stretch here. No weight in that back hand. Good. Inhale, rise. Warrior two. Exhale, chaturanga. You can cartwheel your hands down. Step back. Take that high to low plank. Inhale, belly back bends of your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips high. Or skip it all. You can always just go straight to down dog. 2 breaths while there. Other side. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, reset. Exhale, bow, head heavy. Inhale, chair, Utkatasana. Good. So feel the length from your fingertips through your tailbone. Shift your weight back as if there was a chair behind you. And pull your feet away from each other. Good. Keep the legs. Either reach for opposite elbows or interlace your fingers. Basket thread. Sit low. Roll your shoulder heads back. One more breath. Exhale, forward fold. Release your grip. Dribble your fingertips down to the floor. Tense your fingertips. Step that right foot up and back. Low lunge. Picking up space here so your hips are already low. And maybe grabbing a hold of that block for your right hand. We're going to flow through those 3 long pyramids. So keeping your feet where they are, your hips are going to pull back and your left leg straightens any amount. Exhale, low lunge. Sink your knee to stack over your heel. Number 2, shift your hips back. Maybe even hooking your left thumb into your left hip crease. Exhale, low lunge. Lower those hips. Last one, long pyramid, press into that left big toe. Maybe lengthen your chest over your left leg. Return to your low lunge, and then lower your back knee and tuck your back toe. Glue the shoelace side of your right foot to the mat and walk your hands up your front leg. Imagine your inner thighs as a scissor. Pull up through your low belly, and maybe float your arms up. You want that added heart opener, tricep stretch, palms together, elbows point up, thumbs toward your shoulder blades. Good, release your fingertips to surround your left foot, half splits, hinge back, so that your hips stack over your back knee, your booty doesn't touch your heel, and walk your fingertips back to support you under your shoulders. Maybe take some points and flex with this left foot. And then flex your toes to your face, lengthen your heart forward, and maybe fold a little bit deeper. You don't have to. Good. Crawl your hands forward, come back to your low lunge. So tuck your back toe, lift your back knee, spin and plant your back foot parallel to the mat. Rise on up, warrior two. Good, so your shoulders stack over your hips. Feel free to adjust your yoga pants like I always need to. And then check out your feet, front heel, back arch. Rip them out apart with your feet, float your arms out. Good, warrior two. Then straighten your front knee, lengthen out of your side, maybe look up. Exhale, warrior two, lunge even deeper. Yes. Flip your left palm, reverse warrior, side stretch here. Pull your shoulder away from your ear, gaze is up. Unwind, warrior two, and then float to the mat, chaturanga. Plant both palms, step back, take your version of a high to low plank. Inhale, belly back bends, hearts open. Exhale, down dog, hips high. 2 full breaths, in and out of your nose. All right, we're gonna flow a little bit quicker. Breath to movement, inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, chair, Uttanasana. Bring your fingertips behind your spine or reach for your elbows, sit low. Exhale, forward fold, maybe with a chest expansion. Dangle your fingertips down. Tense your hands, reach your left foot up and back, low lunge. We'll only do one long pyramid here, so straighten your right knee, shift your hips back. Exhale, low lunge, lower your knee. Stack your knee over your heel, lower your back knee, untuck your back toes. Anjaneyasana, kneeling warrior, sweep your arms up. Maybe reverse namaste, sink that left hip forward. Good. Plant your fingertips around your right foot, hinge back, half splits. Flex your right toes, lengthen your heart over your leg. Then walk your hands forward, coming into your low lunge, tuck your back toe, lift your back knee. Plant your back foot, blossom open to the side, warrior two. Inhale, straighten your front knee, reach high. Exhale, return, warrior two, 90-degree bend. Flip your right palm, reverse your warrior, scoop up and back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, chaturanga, cartwheel down, flow, back to movement. Roll your shoulder heads back. Reach your tailbone high. Full breath in. Full breath out. Other side, inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, crown of your head reaches. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair, root into those heels. Interlace your fingers or reach for your elbows, puff up your heart. Exhale, forward fold, maybe with a chest expansion. Release your fingertips down. Take your right foot up and back, low lunge. Tense those fingertips, long pyramid, straighten your left leg any amount, gaze at your shin. Return to your low lunge. Lower your back knee, untuck your back toes, sweep your biceps by your ears. Maybe reach your elbows high and your thumbs to your shoulder blades. Good, exhale, half splits. Tense your fingertips down, flex your left toes, fold over your left leg. Then walk your hands forward, returning to your low lunge, tuck your back toe, lift your back knee. Plant your back foot parallel, rise on up, warrior two to the side. Straighten your front knee, reach high. Exhale, warrior two, gaze forward. Flip your left palm, reverse warrior, sweep up and back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, float to the mat. Plant both palms, high to low. Inhale, pull your chest forward. Exhale, lift your hips up and back. Full inhale, full exhale. Now you got the dance moves, let's do it one more time, maybe adding on. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, chair, weight in those heels. Exhale, interlace your fingers, puff up your heart. Forward fold, if you haven't done a chest expansion yet, please do. And then release your fingertips down. Plant those fingertips, step your left foot up and back, low lunge, take up space. Long pyramid, straighten your right leg, pull that right hip crease back. Low lunge, knee stacks over heel, lower your back knee, untuck your back toes. Kneeling warrior, sweep your arms up, palms together, bend at your elbows, maybe upper back bend here. And then without touching the earth, half splits. Begin to shift your hips back. Sweep your arms into airplanes, flexing your right toes towards your face. Good, now crawl your hands forward. Low lunge, tuck your back toe, lift your back knee. Plant your back foot, rise on up, shoulders stack over your hips. Inhale, straighten your front knee, reach high. Exhale, warrior two, open up. Flip your right palm, reverse. Reach up and back, enjoy the side stretch. Inhale, rise. Exhale, cartwheel down, flow, maybe acapella, one leg lifted. We all meet back in downward facing dog with our hips high. Heels melting to the mat, inhale. We got one more side, inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, press your thighs back. Exhale, bow. Inhale, chair, weight into our heels. Interlace your fingers, puff up your chin. Exhale, forward fold, straighten your legs, chest expansion. Dangle your fingertips down, take your right foot up and back, low lunge, lower those hips. Exhale, high pyramid or long pyramid, press into that left big toe, lengthen your chest over your leg. Return to your low lunge, lower your back knee and tuck your back toe. Anjaneyasana, kneeling warrior, palms together, bend at the elbows. Upper mini back bend while sinking that right hip forward. Here's your challenge. Half splits without touching the earth. Hinge your hips back. Draw your left heel back. Airplane your arms. Then crawl your hands forward, coming back to your low lunge. Tuck your back toe. Spin and plant the foot parallel. Rise on up to the side. Straighten your front knee. Use that strong inner thigh. Exhale, warrior two, expand. Flip your left palm, reverse, big side stretch, paint that ceiling. Inhale, rise. Exhale, flow down, high to low. Returning to our downward facing dog, 2 full breaths. Lengthening our hips away from our ribs. All right, you can get right into core, hinge forward. Shoulders stack over your wrists, coming into our high plank. And then slowly lower all the way down to the mat for a count of 3, 2, 1. Untuck your toes, point them back, make a big mermaid tail with your legs. And then we're gonna reach our arms forward, gaze down at our mat or kiss your mat. So we're gonna lift our legs, lift our chest, lift our arms. Inhale, star, open up your legs, your arms. Close them back together. Lower your legs, your chest, your arms. Again, lift your legs, point your toes, lift your chest, reach your arms forward, open up your legs, open up your arms like a star, close them back together, lower your legs, lower your chest, and your arms. Last one, and then I swear you get a little break. Here we go, lift your legs, press into your pubic bone, lift your arms, your chest, and instead this time, flutter kick as if you're swimming for 5, for 4, point those toes for 3, keep your gaze at the mat for 2, and 1, lower your legs, make a pillow with your hands, crocodile pose, and relax your forehead on that pillow. Maybe bend your knees and windshield wipe your heels side to side. Good. Bring your palms underneath your chest. Come into your tabletop. So I could be mean and do way more core, but we're gonna do a little bit more butt stuff. So here we go. Reach your right foot back. Reach your left arm forward. So this is broken table. You can stay here, just elongating your spine. Or inhale. Exhale, knee meets elbow under your body. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, knee meets elbow. Inhale, expand. Exhale, knee meets elbow, curl. Inhale, reach out. Pause. Bend your right knee. Maybe reach around with your left hand to clasp your toes, your foot, or your heel, and kick back. Good. Reach your arm forward, your foot back as if there's a wall behind you you're stomping on. And then replace your left hand, your right knee back to the earth. Maybe give it a side. Press your left foot back. Lift your heel in line with your spine, as if you could press your thigh to the ceiling. And then reach your right arm forward as if you're shaking someone's hand. Feel the length in your body. Pull your navel in. Exhale, knee meets elbow, round and curl. Inhale, expand. Exhale, knee meets elbow, curl. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, knee meets elbow. Pull everything toward your navel. And then expand in opposite directions. Pause here. Or maybe bend your left knee. Reach around with your right hand to clasp your toe, your foot, or your ankle. Kick back. Open your chest. Without letting it slingshot, release your foot and your arm in opposite directions. Plant your right palm, your left knee. Give it a little shake, a little wiggle. And then take a seat. Swing your legs forward. Feel free to grab a sip of water. We got one mini core exercise left. But I want to get off our wrist for just a couple of breaths. So once you have that boat pose, dock your toes in front of you. Lift your chest up so you're shifting your tailbone underneath you. You can stay here, boat pose, if you're feeling activated. If you want more, bring your shins parallel to the floor. Maybe reach your arms forward. If you want a lot more, you can tap for 8 breaths. Or if you want some twists, right elbow, left knee. So 8 breaths starting now. And then we all come back to the first boat. Toes on the mat or toes right in front of us. Take a deep breath in. Maybe you reach your fingertips up, your toes up, and then roll onto your back in a ball. Woo! Give yourself a big old hug. And then morning stretch. Fingertips above you. Legs far in front of you. Let out a big old sigh. Good. Pull your knees to your chest. Reach for the backs of your thighs. Begin to rock forward and back lengthwise. Maybe having a little fun. Or getting that whole back massage. After that second or third rock and roll, find your way to a high plank or a forearm plank if you want to get off your wrist. You won't be here long. Take a deep breath in. Slowly lower all the way down to the mat. Untuck your toes. Inhale, favorite belly back bend. Just wiggle, stretch out your core, your low back. Exhale, child's pose. Spread your knees as wide as feels comfortable. Bring your toes to kiss and relax your forehead to the mat. Reaching your arms forward, either reverse namaste or wrapping your fingertips around your feet. Take the next 6 or 7 breaths to reset. Slow your heart rate. Revisit that intention. Begin to press weight back into your palms. Tuck your toes under. Return to our downward facing dog. Hips high. Head hangs heavy. Legs are rarely ever straight. I want to see a bend in them so that your spine is long. Full breath in and out of your nose for a count of 3 or 4. Inhale, reach your right heel high. Dial your toes down so your heel is the highest point. Exhale, low lunge. Pull your thigh to your belly, and then sweep your right foot by your right thumb. Hop that back foot up a couple of inches. You can spin and plant the heel. We're going for warrior 1 feet here. Inhale, rise to stand. You can always start off by grabbing a hold of your hips. I like to square them forward. So that usually means I need to walk my right foot a little bit over to the right. Again, feel free to shorten your stance. If your back heel is on the mat, you're gonna feel a big stretch in your back Achilles. And then once you have the legs sink into that front knee, maybe reach your hands high. And interlace your fingers to the base of your spine, or reach for opposite elbows, or grab a piece of clothing or a strap. Humble warrior. Sink your right shoulder inside of your right knee. This is balance, so draw that right heel back. Scoop your belly in. Have your neck be long, so gaze at your back heel. Good, humble warriors. Root into your feet, slowly rise so your shoulders stack above your hips again. And float your arms back towards the ceiling. You guys made it. Then open up to your warrior two to the side. Adjust your stance, always need to widen it. Front heel to back arch alignment. Sink into that front knee. Find grounding in your feet. Straighten your front knee, give it a break. Bump your hips back, reach forward, then down, triangle pose. This is another time I wish my block was a little bit closer to me. And again, trying to parallel your chest with the wall in front of you. So carve these right ribs underneath you. Maybe gaze is towards your left hand. Good, using your strong obliques, your side bodies. Rise on up. Beautiful. Spin all 10 toes away from your center, so your heels are near or underneath. And we're gonna do our star pose, creating energy from our heart and our hips. Slight upper back, mini back bend. And then exhale, horse. So you can start with goddess arms if you're feeling this. I like hands to heart center. Maybe a little bit of pulsing. Rolling the weight in our feet to the pinky edges. And then find center, sit low. Pull your pelvic floor in. Good. Bring your fingertips to your inner thighs. And then we're gonna drop our right shoulder, gaze over our left twist. Inhale back to center. Drop our left shoulder, gaze over our right twist. Good, inhale back to center. Star pose, straighten those legs, root into those heels, rise on up. Exhale, warrior two, carve your back toes in, bend back into that front knee. Low lunge, carve your hands to surround your front foot, pause here, popping that left heel. Root into that left palm, low lunge twist, sweep your right arm high, pop that left thigh bone to the ceiling. Gaze is up. Low lunge, tense your fingertips around your right foot, and step forward, feet together at the front of your mat. Hang your head heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain, root down, reach high. Exhale, Samasthiti, hands together, slice down your midline. Now take a moment, close your eyes, maybe shift your feet, sigh out that stale air. Mentally prepare yourself for a balance. One of my favorites. Blink your eyes open. Inhale, mountain, reach out and up. Keep your right foot grounded. And bring your left elbow towards your left hip crease as if you're holding a tray. And then bend your left knee so that your left heel comes toward your booty. Can you reach and find the heel, the arch, or the big toe side of your foot, and pull your knees together to kiss? This is the foundation of dancers. You can stay here, just enjoy the quad stretch. If you want to move further, begin to reach your heart forward as you kick your foot back. If you want to use a wall for your right hand, totally cool. But find a steady gazing point. Dancers, come back to that first expression, knees together, and then release your left foot, release your right arm. Let's do a washing machine, just swivel side to side, letting your arms roam free. Releases tension. Feels silly. All right, let's flow to the mat. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold, plant both palms, step back, chaturanga, or go straight to down dog. Home base, hips high, fingers wide. Full breath in. Full breath out. Last standing series. Inhale your left heel high. Power up to that left butt cheek. Lift your heel as you flex your toes down. Press into your palms to lengthen your sides. And then exhale, low lunge. Sweep your knee to your chin. And then plant your foot between your hands. Hop that back foot up. Maybe widen it. So you can press the pinky edge of your foot to the mat. And rise up for your warrior one. Again, pulling that right hip forward, left hip creeps back. Keep that right glute engaged. And your back heel down. Then once you feel steady, bend into that front knee. And imagine a sash going from your right hip to your left shoulder. Sweep your arms up. Warrior one. Good. Interlace your fingers or grab a hold of a strap. You have the basket grip, just go for the opposite thumb on top. Pump up your heart. Exhale, humble warrior. Sink your left shoulder inside of your left knee. Drop your gaze to your back foot. Bring that clasped fist towards your front foot any amount. Humble warrior, slowly rise. Use the strength in your legs and hips. And reach your arms back towards the sky. Exhale, warrior two, open up to the side. Again, adjusting your stance. Back foot is parallel or slightly in. Your front knee wraps open. We want that action because when we straighten our front knee, we're gonna want for triangle. Bump your hips back, reach forward, bend down. As if your arms were at 12 and 6 on the clock face. Keep wrapping that left thigh open. And if this doesn't work for your shoulders, you bring your hand to your hip. Good, one more breath. Slowly rise to stand. Dial all 10 toes out. Big inner thigh stretch here. Either horse, goddess, whatever you want. Find that center. Use those glutes. Maybe take a few pulses. Maybe challenge yourself and pop your heels. We'll do it on the other side. Lower your heels. Bring your fingertips to your inner thighs. You're gonna drop your left shoulder, gaze over your right, twist. Inhale back to center. Exhale, drop your right shoulder, press your right knee away. Gaze over your left. Back to center. Inhale, star, burst open, straighten those legs. Slight lift of your chest, shift your hips forward. And exhale, return to your warrior two, carve your right toes in. Left knee goes toward your left toes. Exhale, low lunge, pause here, plant your right palm, pop your back heel. Low lunge twist, reach your left hand high. Pull your shoulder blades towards each other. Twist from your middle. Plant both hands. Step forward, forward fold. Shake it out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, mountain. Strong, tall posture. Exhale, sound as deep to heat. Hands together. Pulling that energy, that positivity towards your heart. Take a moment, close your eyes. Prepare for balance on the other foot. Spread your left toes wide. Reach your arms up. Bring your right elbow towards your right hip crease as if holding a waitress tray. And then bend your right knee. Maybe this is where you are today, just working on your balance. Remember, pull up. Or maybe reach for the inside of your right foot and kiss your inner thighs together. Stay here. You fall out, come right back in. If you want more, dancer's pose. Chest reaches forward. Try to draw your right shoulder forward as you kick your right foot back. High five the wall in front of you. Steady breath. Come back to the first expression, knees touching. And then release your right foot, your left arm. And take a washing machine. Just swiveling your arms right and left without hitting anybody or anything. Just releasing that tension. That was it. That was the end of our standing series. Let's flow to the mat. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Let it all go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant both palms. Step back. Take your last chaturangas. Inhale, shoulders fold back. Exhale, hips way back. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale your right heel high. Exhale, half pigeon. Right knee kisses your right wrist crease. So you're creating a 7 with your legs. Bring your left hip forward and your right knee back to square your chest forward, just as we were working in Warrior One. Feel free to stay lifted. Feel free to use a prop. We'll take a variation on your back. If you're ready, maybe try your sleeping pigeon, walking your hands forward, resting your forehead on your fists, mat, a prop. Two more big breaths into your belly and out. Press weight back into your hands to lift your chest. Tuck your back toe. Sweep that right heel up and back. Maybe shake it out or roll out your ankle or your hip. Return to downward facing dog, feet hip width distance, whenever you're ready. Inhale your left heel high. Exhale, half pigeon. Left knee to the outer edge of the mat. Again, left side of your calf is now touching the earth. Maybe flex your foot, make any adjustments you need to make. Gazing over your left shoulder can help. Pointing your right toes back. Make those adjustments, use those props, that's what they're there for. It's not a weakness, makes your practice better. If you're ready for it, walk your chest over your left ankle. Find somewhere to relax your forehead. Great breath. Two more breaths. Press weight back into your hands to lift your chest. Tuck your back toe. Sweep that left heel up and back, freeing up that blood flow, shaking it out. Return to down dog whenever you're ready. Hips high. Lower your knees, take a seat. Alrighty. If you have a block, I would say bring it close by. And if you have garments that you want to put on for your Shavasana, prepare them now. We're almost there. Not there yet. So stomp your feet on the mat in front of you, bend your knees towards the ceiling. Reach your arms forward, and slowly recline onto your back. You deserve it. So we have two options for you. We're going to do basic bridge, which is feet hip width distance. Brush the backs of your heels. And then after that, you can either do supported bridge with a block, you do broken bridge just for low back release, or you can do wheel. Here we go, basic bridge. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, press your hips up as you point your knees forward. rolling onto your shoulder heads and watching your belly rise and fall. Slowly lower your upper back, your mid back, your low back, all the way down to the mat. Just take a breath. Maybe come to Supta Baddha Konasana, bottoms of your feet together, knees open. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Good. Reach to the outside of your knees, pull them together. And readjust your feet. So basic bridge, just what we did. Feel free to try it again for 4 to 5 breaths. If you want a supported bridge, you just lift up your hips and relax your low back, your sacrum right on that block. Broken bridge, just feet wide, knees together. I will demo wheel. Bring your fingertips towards your shoulders, so your wrist creases are actually facing the top of your mat. Elbows high, just as we've been doing all class. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, full wheel. Press into your palms to lift and straighten your arms. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Lift your belly and your heart. 3 to 4 breaths. Bridges, wheels, slowly come back to earth. Find a restorative posture. Maybe let's Supta Baddha Konasana, feet together, knees wide. Or stay in that broken bridge variation, which is my favorite, knees together, feet wide. Just to finish up class, we'll do a couple of stretches or twists. So pull your right knee towards your right shoulder. Lengthen your left leg long. Exhale, supine twist. Knee comes across your body. Tee out your arms, gluing that right shoulder blade down. Bring your knee back to center. Switch it out. Pulling your left knee up while lengthening your right leg in front of you. Squeeze it in tight, give it some love. Exhale, supine twist. Knee crosses your body as you slight tuck of your right hip. Glue that left shoulder blade down. Maybe let your eyelids close. Come back to center. Bring your left knee to your chest. And bring your right knee up as well. Full wind removing pose. Crisscross your forearms over your shins. Scoop your nose towards your knees. Scrunch up into the tiniest ball you can. Be grateful for this able-bodied deep breath in. Exhale, Shavasana. Put on those socks. Grab a blanket. Spread out wide like a starfish on your mat. Let the back of your head sink. Your eyelids flutter close. The tension release from your face, from your chest, from your hips, from your feet. And allow yourself 1 to 2 minutes of stillness to absorb your practice. If you're ready to be awoken, do it slowly, softly. Invite breath back into your body. Maybe touch each finger to your thumb pad. Circle out your ankles, your wrists. Rock your head from right to left. Then reach your arms up and back, taking a glorious Tuesday evening stretch. Open your mouth and yawn. Bend your knees and roll to your right or left side for a fetal pose. Slowly pressing yourself up to a seat if you're ready. No rush. I doubt many of us have anything to do after this. Together, we'll reach our arms out and up, gathering all that positive energy we created with our bodies, our breath, and our movement, and pull it towards heart center. Bring your thumbs to your third eye, the space between your eyebrows to connect mind with body. Bow forward. Namaste.